I'm excited to be here today. We've got some great stuff to talk about, thoughts, principles, ideas to share, to support your journey, to enable you to be the best, most successful, most joyful version of yourself. How exciting. First, I'm going to provide an overview to connect the dots, so to speak. Our vision is to create a community of leaders who will evolve the communities of the world. This is our North Star, our 100-year goal that we are always working toward. Our values are leadership, community, relentlessness, accountability. These are what we stand for, our behaviors, and what you can expect from us. Our community change model, the work that we're doing, is designed to take action in service of our vision and values. The model has 3 phases: the Whole Person College Program, the Young Leaders Program, and the Whole Community Program. The second phase of the 3-phase community change model, the Young Leaders Program. Connecting the dots, everything for a reason. Our vision and values leads us to design the community change model. The Young Leaders Program is a crucial feature of that model. We've got 6 components of that Young Leaders Program: impact and entrepreneurship, learning and training, financial investment, immersive multi-day gatherings, careers, and relationships. And within those 6 components of the Young Leaders Program, we provide support in 4 areas: leadership, professional, personal, and community change. Our approach is layered, strategic, intentional, actionable. We aspire to change the world. We have a model to meet that challenge. We've developed frameworks as the foundation we work from in each of those 4 areas. I'm going to cover each of those 4 areas, leadership, professional, personal, and community change, in 4 separate videos. Our hope is that these videos will bring to life our fundamental beliefs that support how everyone can find success on their terms. Life's journey is amazing. We only get one shot. We will not be back here. A core aspect of my purpose on my journey is to support your journey. Let's jump into community change. Let's get started. We're going to talk about our community change framework today. At Greenhouse, we're very focused on the concept of community. We believe it to be a critical driver of success in most endeavors. And when we talk about change in relation to community, most change is applied by and with a community of some type: a social group, a geographic group, a school, a business, a group of people connected through an area of shared interest, and on. So change and community are pretty much always linked. All right, let's dive into the framework itself. As you can see, there are 4 sections: inputs, attitudes, actions, and outcomes. I encourage you to adopt the framework. Use this framework to understand the impact you want to have, how you will go about it, how you will put things into action. Have intention about the community change you want to be a part of. Okay, let's talk about the inputs. First, clarity of the problem being solved. You must start with an understanding of what you are solving, fixing, trying to impact, the change you want to see. It may evolve, but to build a project plan or design an approach or understand what resources you will need or how long things might take, you are best served by some clarity about what you are trying to solve for. Next, have a strategy hypothesis. How will you go about this? How does it connect to goals, to vision, to the plan? What is your strategy, your approach? Why this set of stuff instead of that seemingly important set of stuff over there? The strategy solution is connected to the situation, the environment you're working in, an understanding of the future with that solution. Active listening. Understanding the problem, the potential solutions, and the plan to get to those solutions is fueled by really listening, wanting to hear from the people involved, wanting to understand, not just the basics, but the nuances, the information under the surface, the nuggets that will lead to a better solution. Work from within. Nothing is solved from outsiders alone. To change any community, to make it better, stronger, more effective, you must work from within. Whether it's 3 people or 30,000 people, buy-in, active participation from community members, consistent forward momentum, and stickiness of the change can only happen by working from within the community. These are our 4 inputs for our community change framework. clarity of the problem being solved, have a strategy hypothesis, active listening, work from within. On to attitudes. Your attitude is the critical, controllable aspect of you. Your attitude will largely dictate what you accomplish. A great deal of what happens to people in life and in relation to what they accomplish goes back to their attitude. If you can't get yourself to have a winning attitude, nothing else is going to go exceptionally well. We have 4 attitudes that can be the foundation for achieving your community change goals. Commitment. Be all in. No, we'll see how it goes, I'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work out, oh well. But rather, commit fully to your idea or project or change initiative. Believe and commit yourself. Relationship building. This is not networking, this is being a connector, an active listener, a person that is looking for positive qualities, value, and points of connection in others. And then stay connected, value and grow the relationship through your actions. If you're going to create positive change, you will be leaning on high quality relationships. Entrepreneurialism. Be a problem solver, be relentless, be adaptable, always move forward, be nimble. Have a plan, execute the plan, know when to stay the course and when to alter the course. Leadership. Be a leader. Be positive, especially when things are a little tough. Be supportive and encouraging of others. Take the initiative, care, solve, be accountable, put in the work. Be a believer. See the path forward and help others find it as well. Being a leader has a lot to it. It isn't easy, but it sure is important to your ability to create community change. Change needs leadership. Change is hard, and leaders are needed to rally people to do hard things and to sustain effort and attitude. 4 attitudes to help drive fulfillment of the community change you want to create or be a part of. Commitment, relationship building, entrepreneurialism, leadership. On to actions. What are you going to do about it? Our first action, define a clear, inspirational, aspirational vision. To create sustainable change, people need to be inspired and know what they are aspiring to. That picture of the end state, creating that picture and why it matters needs to be painted at the beginning. Community identification. This may seem simple, but similar to a consumer product needing to really understand their consumer, change work needs to really understand the community it is changing. Goal and plan development. Create goals. What are you going to achieve on your path toward your vision? What are your goals for this year that ladder to where you are headed in a couple of years? Some of your goals will remain the same for many years and will be difficult to achieve. Others will change, evolve as the work evolves. Create a plan, work the plan, have a plan for the change you will create. What are the priorities, goals, assumptions? How do they manifest in the actions you will take? Use the plan as a primary tool to guide execution, evolve the plan, work the plan. Resource leverage. This is very much connected to the idea of building the community you want to contribute to the change being pursued and the people that will be most effective and have the right skills and aptitudes for the problem you are solving. This is also very much connected to understanding who in the community you are changing can be convinced to be a part of things and contribute, and at what stage. Mobilize collaboration. For sustained change, you must foster collaboration. You must involve people with diverse abilities and align those abilities with the needed contribution. You must mobilize people for action. Focus them on the right actions at the right points in time. Collaboration that is thoughtful and thought out. Collaboration with a purpose. Excellence in execution. Master project management, especially for complex, dynamic, layered situations. Design great process. The ability to link behaviors and action to strategy and plans. These things represent executional excellence. So those are the actions. Define a clear, inspirational, aspirational vision. Community identification. Goal and plan development. Resource leverage. Mobilize collaboration. Excellence in execution. All right, the outcomes. Goal accomplishment, of course. Your community change goals are being accomplished along the way. New goals are being established. Forward momentum. Ultimately, your long-term goals, whether they've been reshaped along the way or not, come into focus. Goals are accomplished on the journey, and they build on each other and enable accomplishment of the bigger goals. Community impact. Impact. What ultimately is the result of your efforts? Can you point to how you are making the community better? Can you measure the impact? Do you see how it can be sustained, passed on, improved upon? Individual and community growth. If you put your all into community change work you care about, you will be changed. You will personally grow. You will be a more valuable person moving forward. How rewarding. And of course, the community you have put your attention toward will grow. Be in a better place. Be better prepared for what comes next. Generational change. Here is what all change endeavors must strive for. If you create positive, intentional change with just one person, and it was change that was needed, that person will spread that change to their relationships, a community, their family, a community, and more. Is your vision lasting? Do you have a plan that can see through to the end of the work needed? Can you forecast that if successful, you specifically see change that continues for generations? How amazing. Okay, let's summarize things. You can absorb and adopt this framework, the inputs, attitudes, actions, and outcomes. And then work the framework. Get started. Adopt these principles and ideas, work on them, be intentional, do the work. Look for the threads that move through the framework. Think about and understand the connections between the inputs, attitudes, actions, and outcomes. See into the system and how the different ideas and elements work together. All of us, if we are truly maximizing our time on the planet with the one life we have to live, can invest in community change. No matter what else you're doing with your life, you can be a part of positive change. Take action. Hold yourself accountable. Talk is cheap. What is the change you will be a part of?